Hey guys, my name is Philly, an instructor and personal trainer at S.M.A.R.T Hamilton. Today I want to be talking to you guys about SMART goals. If this is the year you're chasing really big goals and wanting to achieve great results, then you will need to consider setting up with SMART goals. Some of you guys would have heard of this before. It's an acronym which stands for specific, measure, achieve, realistic, and lastly, T for time. Let's begin with a quick breakdown of the SMART goal formula. Specific. This means being picky and focusing on one goal at a time. Choose the ones that are important to you, then plan every step ahead so that you have a clear roadmap to success. You gotta prepare for the best, but you also gotta plan for the worst. If your goals are massive, then break them down into smaller ones. Then, tailor them specifically to your every single need. By making your goals smaller makes it super easy for you guys to complete, and then giving you a sense of achievement every single step of the way, which makes sense, right? Let's move on. Measure. After dissecting our goals, we now look at ways to gauge our progress. How do you know if you've made steps in the right direction? How do you know if you had a plateau? You wouldn't, so let's do something about it. This step is very important. We need to implement checks along the way to keep ourselves honest and on track. Be prepared and set yourself up with a checklist or set up a template to keep records of your journey. Everyone loves a good data, and especially if it's about themselves, which makes sense, right? Great. Achieve. After looking over our goals, you need to ask yourself, can they be attained? Is it possible for you to maintain it? Everything you do is a process of filtering out the bad and bringing in the good. If you're unsure, however, these are a few quick questions that you can answer to provide you with some clarity. Number 1. What steps are needed to be done in order for you to achieve your goals? Number 2. When do you want these goals to be done by, and how? Number 3. Where do you see yourself in X amount of time and why? This is an easy and quick way for you to figure out the best way to achieve your goals both effectively and efficiently. Having an overall understanding of what you're pursuing has a dramatic effect of your total outcome, which hopefully is the best. Moving on. Realistic. This part of SMART goals is relatively the same as the others, but work in conjunction with the other 3 points. So here we go. You need to set yourself real life goals. You need to set yourself goals that are within your capabilities. Goals that coexist with what you're already doing and helps to serve your everyday life. Achieving is staying within your means but finding the best solution to a certain problem. If you become successful at that, then you know it can be replicated easily enough. No fuss, no hassle, which make goal setting a piece of cake when you start new ones. Are you guys still following me? Cool. The last one we're moving on to is T for time. But before we do that, let's have a checklist of what we've just gone over. Are your goals specific? Are they measurable? Are they achievable? Realistic? Cool. If you got all of that sussed, now we're looking for ways or looking for time and how long will it take you to get the job done. Allow yourself a time frame of 3 to 4 months, because that's when you see the really big changes, both organically but naturally. Expecting fast changes within 2 weeks is just not fair for yourself, both physically and mentally. Think about it this way. It takes time to adjust and refine your craft. It takes time for you to get comfortable in your own skin and to do the things that you always wanted to do. So cut yourself some slack and give yourself a benefit of the doubt. If your current goals are not working at the moment, just remember this. You can always revise, you can always revisit, and you can always start again. There are no limits to how many times you can do this. But bear in mind, you still require a little bit of effort and action to get the whole process going. Cool? Alrighty. I hope that some of this could be useful to some of you out there. If you still have questions, feel free to send me an email at philipofafita@gmail.com You can follow me on Instagram at fitness_with_Philly. You can also check me out on Facebook at Fitness with Philly with no space. Be sure to check out my other videos as we start laying out the foundations for the year ahead. Cool? My name is Philly. Peace out.